Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to stand for the playing of the national anthem of Jamaica. You may be seated, thank you. Specially invited guests, sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant evening to you all. Welcome to the Sashing ceremony for the contestants in the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen Competition 2024 under the distinguished patronage of Custos Rotulorum of Clarendon, Mrs. Edith Chin, JP. My name is Jeffrey Dawkins and I'm your host. This evening, you will meet and hear from the 9 contestants vying for the coveted title of Miss Clarendon Festival Queen. The theme for this year's competition is the Jamaican woman, creativity beyond boundaries. And I'm wondering if everybody heard what I said. I'm going to say it again, you know. The theme for this year's competition is the Jamaican woman, creativity beyond boundaries. At this time, help me to welcome Mr. Maurice Marshallett, JCDC Parish Manager for Clarendon, and he will be doing the official welcome.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. So I know your program say you should have the welcome from the 2023 Miss Clarendon Festival Queen. And of course, I'm not the Clarendon Festival Queen. I could pass for a Festival King, maybe. All right, good evening. So, Master of Ceremony, Mr. Jeffrey Dawkins, Mrs. Edith Chin, Custos Rotulorum, and the patron of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen Competition 2024. Mrs. Marjorie Layton Vernon, Mrs. Marjorie Layton Curtin, and Mr. Curtin. Mrs. Curtin is JCDC's Director of Community Cultural Development Services. Miss Casmarine Daly, JCDC's Central Regional Manager, which includes Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth. Miss Nevlin Williamson, Public Relations Coordinator, and other members of staff from the JCDC head office. Mrs. Pauline Henry Bake, JP, Chairperson, Clarendon Cultural Development Committee. Mrs. Latoya Fisher Gordon, Chairperson, Festival Queen Committee, and other members of the Cultural Development Committee. Sponsors, relatives of contestants, and members of the audience, a pleasant evening to you all. The theme for this year's competition, the Jamaican woman, creativity beyond boundaries. And I take great pleasure in welcoming you to our Miss Clarendon Festival Queen Sashing ceremony. We are thrilled to have you here today as we celebrate the talent, grace, and beauty of the exceptional young women that have entered in the Clarendon Festival Queen competition. The JCDC Festival Queen competition is a prestigious event that showcases the cultural and intellectual prowess of Jamaican women. It not only recognizes their physical attractiveness, but also their knowledge of Jamaican history, culture, and arts. Throughout the competition, these remarkable contestants have demonstrated their commitment to community service, their passion for preserving Jamaican traditions, and their dedication to promoting rich cultural heritage of our beautiful island nation. As we embark on this incredible journey, let us embrace the spirit of unity and celebration. Together, let's honor the remarkable women who embody the essence of Jamaican culture and empower them to represent our nation with pride. Once again, a warm welcome to the JCDC's Festival Queen Sashing ceremony.
All right, thank you so very much, Mr. Marshall. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mrs. Marjorie Leyden-Curtin, JP, Director, Community Cultural Development Services Department at the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, to bring greetings on behalf of the JCDC. Will you please put your hands together and make her welcome?
Thank you so much, Mr. Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Jeffrey Dawkins. Thank you. Mrs. Edith Chin, Custos Rotolorium of Clarendon and patron of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen competition. Miss Casmarine Daly, or JCDC Manager for the Central Region. Mr. Maurice Marshallek and the team in Clarendon. We welcome Mrs. Pauline Henry Blake, also acknowledge you, or chairperson for the Clarendon Cultural Development Committee. I see Mrs. Whittle, one of our long-standing committee member and sponsor. I would like to acknowledge her. Or sponsors, the many other sponsors that I may not know by name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good evening. On behalf of the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission, or Chairman of the Board, Ms. Maxine Bisesa-Bryan, or Executive Director, Mr. Lenford Salmon, and the management and staff at the JCDC, it is my absolute delight to be joining you for the Sashing ceremony of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen competition for 2024. And I would love for you to join with me before I say any other word, to give a round of applause to the contestants that have signed up for this year. It's a big deal. The Jamaica Cultural Development Commission takes great pride in the production of the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition. It has one of our longest history of programs. We go way back in the official start in 1975. Before that, it was run as a different program where we looked at the various beauty competitions in Jamaica, the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen being one of the umbrella. But officially, in 1975, it became the National Festival Queen program. Then, in 1985, we rebranded and it became the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen competition. And I'm especially close to this competition because way back in 1986, I was crowned Miss Westmoreland. and I was second at the national finals. So it's a product that has been running for a very long time. And we take pride, as I was saying, in this production because it stands on a very big platform where we're giving exposure to a lot of our Jamaican women, young women between the ages of 18 to 25, a platform on which they can grow not just their talents, their community development, but a platform on which a career can be grown out of their participation in the competition. I say this because when we look across the many years that we have been producing this competition, we have had some very outstanding winners who have gone on to contribute to Jamaica's cultural development in a very, very important way. I know if I call two names, everybody would recognize those names because they are in broadcasting, and as a result, they're well known. So I know you know Jenny. Everybody knows Jenny. Jennifer Small, she was one of our national queens, and Dahlia Harris. That's the name you should know also, always on TVJ, on Morning Time, and on radio. They have been two of the outstanding participants who have gone on through their exposure to this program to become internationally acclaimed, I would say, because these are names that are known as a product of Jamaica, especially in entertainment. I'll just share with you that back in the days, it is the JCDC program that exposed Dahlia and Jennifer Small to the Morning Time program that we had back then on TVJ. So we initiated that Morning Time program and having the queens on that program to host. So as I tell you, it is a career, a program that can expand your career. There are many others who have gone on to careers in law, in medicine, in international relations. We have a Jamaican festival queen, Miss Tony Shea James, who is now at the United Nations representing Jamaica as a former festival queen, having gone through the program and done her career in statistical training. Over the years, we have watched not only the parish program grow, but we have watched our sponsors of the program grow. And I want to especially acknowledge the sponsors who have continued to support the Festival Queen competition. And I would love for you to join me in giving an applause at this time. I will especially point out for this year the sponsorship that we are receiving from our distinguished patronage of the Customs, and we want to especially thank you for coming on board in this big way. Could we get another applause and acknowledgement? I am not sure of those who are represented as sponsors. I'll just quickly identify their names. We have WorldNet, Microfinance Limited. Are you here? Any representative? We thank you. Cousins Construction. We thank you. Juicy Patties, we know our patron. Thank you. And many of the young ladies who are treating us this afternoon. First Heritage Credit Union. We thank you so much. Matchem Trading and Distribution Limited. Representative is here. Thank you so much. George Kloon, attorney at law. Sir, we thank you. Privileged Gift Shop. Oh, thank you so much. And she's here with her bundles of joys. Clarendon Municipal Corporation, do we have a representative? Thank you. Is that the mayor? We also have Homeboys Rental Services. Is a representative here today? Homeboys, all right, on their way. We really thank you for your continued support of the Festival Queen competition. For this year, I can say, look out for bigger and better. And I know you're the winner of your competition. Special training will go in so that you can compete at the national. 12 other young ladies to compete with for us to identify your Miss Jamaica Festival Queen. I am also happy, I should have written down the name. I am also happy to acknowledge that the Clarendon Festival Queen Committee, we have produced a national winner from Clarendon. I wonder if Mr. Marshallek is close by. And I think that is something that we should be very proud of and to continue to work so that we can get another winner. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Thank you for your support. Families and friends, continue to support this program. And we will see you at the parish finals, which will be held on June 15. Thank you.
Another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Curtin. All right now, ladies and gentlemen, to make remarks, we now welcome, and let me tell you, I am so excited to welcome our newly installed Custos Rotulorum of Clarendon, Mrs. Edith Chain, JP, patron for the 2024 Miss Clarendon Festival Queen competition. Please make her welcome.
Mr. Master of Ceremonies, Mrs. Marjorie Layden Curtin, Director, Community Cultural Development Services Division, JCDC, Ms. Casmarine Daly, Regional Manager, Mr. Maurice Marshallek, Parish Manager, JCDC, Interim Chair of the JCDC Clarendon's Cultural Committee, Mrs. Pauline Henry Blake, other members of the committee, JCDC staff members, trainers, and most importantly, contestants of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen competition. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is with pride and heartfelt admiration that I endorse and celebrate the remarkable journey each of these ladies has embarked upon. The Miss Clarendon Festival Queen competition is not merely a showcase of beauty and intellect, but it is a celebration of young women who are culturally aware, talented, and driven by a mission to make meaningful contributions to both parish and national development. Today, as we witness their talents and aspirations unfold, remember that this competition is a platform for each of them to shine, to showcase all that matters, all that makes each beautiful. Ladies, your brains, your grace, your poise, your cultural awareness, and your commitment to community development. The training provided by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission has opened new horizons for you, offering invaluable exposure to our rich culture, that is our food, dance, music, and history. This knowledge helps to shape you into well-rounded individuals ready to make a positive impact. The courtesy calls arranged to meet distinguished members and prominent members of the community are golden opportunities to connect, build networks, and learn from those who have paved the way. As you fine-tune your talents, ladies, fine-tune your presentations and polish up your social graces, stay informed on current affairs. Remember that the judges are looking for cultural awareness, community involvement, leadership qualities, and achievements. Ladies, the pre-judging session is important as it evaluates your general knowledge in culture and current events. In the coronation's pivotal moments, that is the talent piece and the interview sessions for the top 5, let your creativity, content, and delivery shine brightly. Above all, have fun and embrace this journey. You are the future leaders and role models who will inspire others to dream big and work towards a brighter tomorrow. So to all contestants, I applaud your courage, your dedication, and your spirit. May this experience empower you to fulfill your dreams and become exemplary ambassadors of Clarendon. Together, let us build a cadre of talented young women poised to lead, collaborate, inspire, and make lasting contributions to our society. Thank you and best wishes to each of you.
Thank you so very much, Honorable Custis. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, to lighten the air, allowing us to relax a little bit more, we invite Miss Danielle Anderson, student of Denby High School and National Class 4 Trophy winner in this year's Performing Arts Competition, to share with us a musical presentation. Let's make her welcome. Put your hands together, everyone.
A pleasant good evening to each and everyone who is here tonight. I just want to say sometimes we go through some struggles, but we must build the courage and make it through. But I can't seem to find
gentlemen, let's hear the round of applause. That was awesome. Do you agree with me? That was absolutely awesome. I tell you, I am so proud of that young lady, student of Denby High School, and you know, so from here we're talking about that, I have some connection. Yes, she happens to be one of my students of biology. Yes, so she's a scientist and quite talented. Me feel good. All right. Thank you so very much, Mr. Anderson, for that lovely rendition. Now, ladies and gentlemen, next to share with us an overview of the Festival Queen competition, I invite Mrs. Latoya Fisher-Gordon, former Clarendon Festival Queen, currently serving as chairperson of the Clarendon Festival Queen Committee. Let's make her welcome at this time.
Miss Anderson is quite a talent. Do you agree?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Dawkins asked if I was going to sing. This is the singing that him talk about, you know. Tragic. Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Jeffrey Anderson, Mrs. Edith Dawkins. Sorry. Mrs. Edith Jenner, Costas Rotolorum of Clarendon and patron of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2024. Mrs. Marjorie Layden, JP, Director of Community Cultural Development Services Division, JCDC, members of the JCDC team, Clarendon, and the Cultural Development Committee, sponsors, members of the audience, a pleasant evening to you all. As former Festival Queen of Clarendon and now chairperson of the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen Committee, I am pleased to stand here and give an overview of the Festival Queen competition, which is organized annually by the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission. And as Mrs. Curtin said, the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen contest began in 1962. As the Jamaica Beauty contest, but the need for a greater emphasis on cultural awareness prompted a shift in focus by 1975. The contest has itself grown over the years to become the premier forum for intelligent, culturally aware, poised young ladies seeking a platform for their contribution to nation building. The contestants' desire to assist in the development of their communities plays an important role in the selection of the Festival Queen, who is chosen to be not only a cultural ambassador for her parish, but also an outstanding role model for other young women across the island. As such, emphasis is placed on her awareness of cultural and current affairs, community involvement, personality, and talent. Through the Festival Queen competition, the JCDC seeks to create within the entrance an awareness of the contribution they can make to national development and nation building. The pageant is a family-oriented event and attracts and maintains a large number of educated, talented, and culturally aware young ladies vying to become the Miss Jamaica Festival Queen each year. The contestants this year of the Festival Queen competition are between the ages of 18 to 25 and are competing for the title of Miss Clarendon Festival Queen after which the winner will advance to the national finals, where she competes against the other parishes on August 15 in Kingston. And I'm sure, as you all know, Clarendon has a reputation for having the best parish competition, right, Mrs. Carton? And it is only going to be a whole lot better with our Costas as our patron. Have a good evening.
Okay, thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the voice of Mrs. Fisher Gordon. The JCDC wishes to acknowledge our associate and SASH sponsors for the 2024 Clarendon Festival Queen competition. Our associate sponsors are WorldNet Microfinance Limited, being represented by Latoya Baker. Cousins Construction, being represented by Lorraine Cousins. Juicy Patties, being represented by Stephen Williams. First Heritage Credit Union, being represented by Tia Swaby. Privileged Gift Shop, being represented by Ms. Lisa Paul Thomas, Mrs. Lisa Paul Thomas. Our SASH sponsors, MacChem Trading and Distribution Limited, being represented by Ms. Bridget Smith. George Clue and Associates, being represented by Mrs. Clue. Clarendon Municipal Corporation, being represented by Mrs. Winsome Winter. And Homeboys Rental Services, being represented by Mrs. Henry Blake. Can we put our hands together one more time for our associate sponsors as well as our SASH sponsors? And we want to say thank you for supporting the JCDC Jamaica Festival Queen program. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite our 2024 Miss Clarendon Festival Queen contestants on stage. Are you ready for them? Yes. All right, one more time. Are you ready for them? Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Miss Crystal Mackenzie.
Oh, she don't see the light is shining deeper than the eyes can find it. Maybe we're made blind, so she tries to cover up the pain and cut her woes away. As cover girls don't cry after the face of me.
That's right, let's hear the applause.
Pursuing my associate's degree, and I am a skilled practitioner of dance. My hobbies include dancing and crafting. In the future, I will be a dental surgeon with God by my side. My philosophy is, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is encouraged to continue the account by Winston Churchill. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, will you put your hands together one more time? That was contestant number 1, Miss Crystal Mackenzie. We will now have contestant number 2, Miss Kimario White. Put your hands together for her.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Positioned before you is the hardworking and dedicated Kimaria White. I am a 23-year-old entrepreneur who aspires to be an educator, motivational speaker, and a youth ambassador. My hobbies include reading, volunteering, and using my creativity. I am guided by the philosophy, with confidence you have won, even before you started. Thank you.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows no limit.
Thank you so very much. That's contestant number 2, Miss Kimario White. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite contestant number 3, Miss Brittany B. Williams.
Gentlemen, out of many one people, standing boldly before you is Brittany Williams, a 20-year-old graphic designer by profession, aspiring chef and business owner who hails from the community of Clarendon Heights. I am a proud Jamaican woman, one who is optimistic, God-fearing, loving, and empathetic. My fervent goal is to positively impact the youths and women of today's society. I am led by my personal philosophy. Greatness can never be accomplished inside of your comfort zone. Out is where I stand. Thank you.
All right, that was contestant number 3, Miss Brittany B. Williams. And ladies and gentlemen, we will now have contestant number 4, Miss Brittany N. Williams.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Elevate beyond the constraints imposed upon you, as the limits of what's possible are often molded by perceptions rather than the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I would like to formally introduce myself as Brittany Natasha Williams, a final year student of the Caribbean Maritime University, pursuing a Bachelor's of Science degree in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. My interest encompasses a diverse range of activities, including but not limited to poetry composition, dancing, and cooking. My aspirations extend far beyond being a powerhouse within the logistics industry. It is to uplift, inspire, and empower those around me while creating a ripple effect of boundless opportunities. Thank you.
She just wants to be beautiful, she goes unnoticed, she knows no limits, she craves.
That's right, go ahead and put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Contestant number 4, Miss Brittany Natasha Williams. We now move on, ladies and gentlemen, to contestant number 5, Miss Olivia Scott. Put your hands together for her.
Guided by the mantra, where your fear is, there your task is. I stand before you, Olivia Scott, ready to embrace the next chapter of my journey. An 18-year-old who is thrilled to announce my pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree in Psychology at the University of the West Indies, Mona. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Beyond academics, my aspiration is to become a therapist, a model, and I'm also drawn to the possibility of serving in the Jamaica Defense Force. In my free time, I enjoy playing volleyball, chatting with friends, and immersing myself in music. I thank you.
Perfect, she don't understand, she's perfect like that. Beauty goes deeper than the surface. To all the girls that's having.
Yes, put those hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much, contestant number 5, Miss Olivia Scott. And we move right along, ladies and gentlemen, to contestant number 6. She is Miss Tony Shea Smith. Give her a big round of applause, please.
Gentlemen, good evening. My name is Tony Shea Smith, an 18-year-old student at the Bishop Gibson High School for Girls. My hobbies include reading, creative writing, and interacting with people. In the future, if it is God's will, I will become a lawyer and an entrepreneur. My life is guided by the philosophy. Hardship often prepares an ordinary person for an extraordinary destiny. Thank you.
She just wants to be beautiful. She goes unnoticed. She knows.
Thank you so very much, Miss Tony Shea. That's Miss Tony Shea Smith, contestant number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move right along, we welcome contestant number 7, Miss Stacia Thompson.
My name is Stacia Thompson, a 24-year-old educator who enjoys singing, dancing, acting, poetry, and volunteerism. One of my philosophies is to think only of the best, to work only for the best, and to expect only the best. I aspire to be a mathematics and physics lecturer and the owner of a Christian cultural center. It is my belief that with God, all things are possible. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Contestant number 7, Miss Stacia Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, we now welcome contestant number 8, Miss Janicia Jones.
Gentlemen, good evening. My name is Janicia Jones. I am a 24-year-old first-year student pursuing a Bachelor of Arts degree in Integrated Marketing Communication at the University of the West Indies, Mona. My hobbies include reading, spending time with friends and family, and planning, hosting, and coordinating various events and trips. I have chosen to be a philanthropist, as this aligns perfectly with my 2 life goals, traveling the world and impacting youths positively. My guiding philosophy is my favorite quote by Marcus Messiah Garvey. The ends you serve that are selfish will take you no further than yourself, but the ends you serve that are for all in common will take you even into eternity. I thank you.
All right, that was contestant number 8, Miss Janicia Jones. Ladies and gentlemen, our final contestant is contestant number 9, Miss Vonell Scott. Put your hands together for her.
She craves attention, she praises an image she
cherished and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards through the night. Ladies and gentlemen, pleasant evening. Pleasant evening. Standing before you is none other than Bonnell Scott, a 23-year-old travel entrepreneur who enjoys singing, dancing, sewing, and gardening. My futuristic aspirations include becoming a business tycoon, as well as owning the greatest hotel there ever will be in the parish of Clarendon. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for contestant number 9, Miss Bonnell Scott. And there you have the 2024 Miss Clarendon Festival Queen contestants. We now invite all our contestants back on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them as they come. Miss Crystal Mackenzie. Miss Yes, I know this is Miss Bonnell. All right, Miss Kamari White. Yes.
Feeling the catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them as they come back on stage. Gentlemen, all 9 contestants vying for the title of Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2024. Another round of applause, a big round of applause. At this point, thank you so very much, my engineer. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, I will be inviting sponsors, representatives in no particular order to join me on stage to pick a name from the basket and to sash the contestant who will wear the sash representing their company. We begin with WorldNet Microfinance Limited. Mr. DJ, thank you. All right. Yes. And we have contestant number 1, Crystal Mackenzie. Construction. We have a representative coming. we have contestant number 9, Vonell Scott.
She's just a girl, she's just a girl, and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire. Feeling like a catastrophe, but she knows she can find a way.
Alright, thank you so very much. We will now be inviting the representative from Juicy Patties to step forward.
She got her head in the clouds and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire.
And I invite to step forward contestant number 3, Brittany B. Williams.
Looks like a girl, but she's a flame. So bright she can burn your eyes. Better look the other way. You can try, but you'll never forget my name. She's on top of the world. Hottest of the hottest girls. Say, oh, we got our feet on the ground and we're burning it down.
Alright, thank you so very much. And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I wonder if you realize how much I'm sweating up here. The DJ playing this song, these girls are on fire. Alright, I'm going to be inviting the representative of First Heritage Credit Union to step forward. We invite contestant number 4, Brittany N. Williams, to step forward. You have to have your photo moment. All right, beautiful. All right, thank you. I now invite the representative of Privilege, the gift shop, to step forward, please. Contestant number 7 to step forward, Stacia Thompson.
She's just a girl, but she's on fire. She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire.
Thank you so very much. Next we have the representative of Mackem Trading and Distribution Limited.
She got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down.
Pick one from the basket.
She got her head in the clouds.
And who do we have here?
This girl is on fire.
Contestant number 6, will you step forward? Tony Shea Smith.
She's walking on
so very much. We will now have the representative of George Clue and Associates step forward for me, please. And I invite contestant number 2 to step forward, Kamaria White. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 7 of these beautiful contestants down and 2 remaining. So I will now invite the representative of Clarendon Municipal Corporation to step forward, please. And we have contestant number 8, Janicia Jones. Thank you so very much. And now we'll be having Homeboys Rental Services to pick our, well, this one is a giveaway. Yes. And of course, our final contestant, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 5, Olivia Scott. Put your hands together for them.
She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, only like a highway. She's living in a world and it's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, she got both feet on the ground and she's burning it down.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big round of applause for all our contestants. Come on. And I invite everyone to take a really good look at all our contestants. Now that all the contestants have been sashed, they will now exit the stage. And I want to say thank you so very much, sponsors, and thank you so very much, ladies. As they exit the stage, ladies and gentlemen, give them a big round of applause. Give them a big round of applause. Will be one not to miss. You dare not miss it. It will be electric, let me tell you. Fire. It will be fire. The ladies are already on fire. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a wonderful audience. Before we close this evening's ceremony, I'm using this opportunity to remind you that we look forward to your support on Saturday, June 15, at the Glenmuir High School Auditorium for the Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2024 coronation, starting at 7 p.m. sharp. Dress code, formal attire. Please note that this is a ticket-only event and that tickets will be available at the JCDC parish office. To do the vote of thanks, I would like to invite Mrs. Pauline Henry Blake, JP, chairperson for the Clarendon Cultural Development Committee. Will you make her welcome at this time?
She's just a girl and she's on fire. Hotter than a fantasy.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Mine is a task to move the vote of thanks, and it is indeed a pleasure to do so. As we draw the curtains on this splendid evening, I stand before you with immense gratitude in my heart. On behalf of JCDC and the Clarendon Cultural Development Committee, I want to extend thanks to everyone present here this evening. I would like to thank God, first of all, for allowing us to have this wonderful evening. Would you say yes? Let me extend thanks to Mr. Marshallek, our parish manager, who acted in the role as our festival queen for 2023. And of course, you have to give him a round of applause. To our Honorable Edith Chin, CD, JP, thank you very much for your patronage and unwavering support. Your presence adds immeasurable significance to this event, and we are truly honored by your participation. Our heartfelt appreciation extends to Mrs. Marjorie Layden Curtin, JP, for bringing greetings on behalf of JCDC. Your words resonate deeply, reminding us of the importance of cultural development and the community engagement. We want to thank Mrs. Latoya Fisher-Gordon for sharing her insights into the Festival Queen competition. Madam, your dedication to nurturing young talents is commendable, and we are grateful for your ongoing guidance. To our esteemed sponsors, honestly, your generosity fuels the dreams of these young ladies and empowers them to reach new heights. We extend our sincere thanks to all of you, and I will name you: WorldNet Microfinance, and as, what's her name, Delcita would say, WorldNet Limited, Cousins Construction, Juicy Patties, First Heritage Credit Union, Privilege Gift Shop, Mackem Trading and Distribution Limited, George Clue and Associates, Clarendon Municipal Corporation, and Homeboys Rental Services. Listman, your support is invaluable, and we are deeply appreciative of your continued cause. At this time, let me pause and ask you, give our sponsors a big round of applause. To our talented Donnell Anderson, we thank you for sharing your gift and enriching our experience. We want to thank our Festival Queen Contestant 2024. You are the epitome of grace, intelligence, and resilience. We commend your courage in stepping out on stage. It's not easy to do so, you know, I'm going to take a good admit. And we wish you every success on your journey ahead. Last but not least, don't think I forget our Masters of Ceremony, Mr. Dawkins, for adding the spice and the flavors and everything to make this event so delicious and wonderful. And listen to me now, you know, we look forward to the coronation show, which is June 2024, and let us carry the same spirit of tonight's gathering with us. Your continued support is vital, and we celebrate the crowning of our new Clarendon Festival Queen. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you. At events like these, of course, we are humans. And if I should leave out anyone, you are thanked by us at JCDC. Thank you, thank you. Clap on yourself.
All right, thank you so very much, Mrs. Pauline Henry Blake, JP. Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Give her a big round of applause. Sponsors and especially invited guests, thank you for your support. Without you, we would not have been able to unearth and develop the young women of the parish into the leaders of today and tomorrow. I remind you of the theme, the Jamaican woman, creativity beyond. I listening now for those who were paying attention to the teacher. The Jamaican woman, creativity beyond boundaries. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Have a wonderful rest of the night. Please be informed that we have refreshments available at the bar. So don't run away and leave it all here. Let's have it. Let's have it. All right. Thank you.